This screencast is going over the WordPress comment system K, and mostly just the comment system for WordPress in particular. So, say you're in WordPress and you've gotten comments, and of course comments are things that visitors leave on your blog posts, and sometimes even for your pages if you have pages enabled to allow your visitors to leave comments. Now, the comments section, of course, when you go to your dashboard, it calls it discussion, and you can see how many comments you have, how many is approved, how many is pending, and how many is spam. WordPress is cool like that because it can sometimes it detects spam if you have certain plugins like Akismet, or even like GASP, GASP, which is GrowMap anti-spam plugin, and so it'll pick up spammers or malware robots or something like that that really are trying to procure backlinks from your site that are really harmful to you. So anyway, first we kind of wanted to go into the area of your settings. So in your menu on the side, you go to discussion. So we're going to kind of go through this first. So of course, outside of your comment system, you can actually have other blogs communicate with yours. Say like somebody else writes an article and refers to yours, then they can attempt to notify your blog that they link to your articles, and you can actually either you can link back. So it's very much something that you can either allow to ping or have trackbacks to your blog. You can also allow people to post comments on new articles, and then requirements for user or your readers to be able to comment if they have to fill out their name and email, or if they have to be registered to log in to comment. This is if you're really strict about it, or if you're trying to run a community that they can only participate by logging in. You can also close comments on older articles. 14 days is a little bit soon, but say you really don't want to risk having a bunch of spam from, say you have a blog that's 4 years old. Maybe you want to do want to close comments after so much time. You can actually enable threading, which is like, say somebody replies to another and it kind of indents the comments and actually kind of looks like it's in, the comment is in, it's a whole conversation in itself. So you can also break comments into pages, how many have a page, and how many and what page should be displayed, whether it's the last or the beginning, and what order, if it should be the oldest or the newest. You can also get notification by email if you need to moderate a comment, or if anybody posts a comment that it has gone past your moderation. That's your preference. You can also say whether, if in regards to if somebody's already commented, they can their other comments are automatically approved, or if the administrator must always approve the comment. And you can also, if somebody leaves links in, you can say how many links, and it can that comment could be put in the moderation K. You can also put like keywords that you want either blacklisted or want the moderation K to pick up. You can also allow it to display avatars. Of course, this is actually something that your theme must, or it doesn't really have to, but in order for this an avatar to display, or a gravatar, it has to be coded into the theme. So if your theme doesn't have it, then obviously, you know, even if you select to show avatars, it's not going to work because it's not in your theme. Otherwise, so all right, so now we're going to the comment section, and of course, if you went to saw on the dashboard, we actually have some moderation, and if you could, all of these are actually spam. So we're actually going to go in, and we're going to kind of see all these comments. Of course, this is actually the default comment by WordPress. So we want to delete it. We have a couple options. We can, since we have a bunch of these, we can select them. Of course, so we don't want to select that one because we want that one. And you can do a bulk. You can select bulk, move to trash. The other one is if you hover over this, you actually see approve, reply, quick, edit, spam, trash. You can individually there. But in the case of this, since we have quite a few, we're going to go and move it to the trash. We could also mark it as spam, but you know, this is a demo site. All of it's going to go to trash anyway. So now that we've done that, you can see it's trash is 5. So we can go there, and we don't even have to select all these. We could just click this. It'll say on the empty trash, and they're deleted permanently. So we also see, like, if you have pending comments for moderation, approved comments, or spam, and then also all. And going back to this area where you're hovering over, say you want to reply. And I want to say, as soon as you click that reply, it says reply to comment. It says thank you for commenting on my site. And you click on the button to reply. So as you can see, when I reply, it actually says submitted when, and then reply to this comment. And it's pretty cool. So let's actually visit the site and see if we can go to that post. See, it shows up as 2 comments. And in the case of this, is actually threaded comments. So you could see that I replied, it says that I replied to this, and actually is kind of in the comment box. So that's pretty cool. All right, so that actually concludes the comment system.